Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. They can overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got G. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Levine in at the 2. And for the Nuggets, inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Watson in at the small forward position. A handful of games now played this season, Clark. What can these teams take away from their first few games?
You know, Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, you start to see what is and is not working. I think you can begin to adjust accordingly once you have that data. Also, a sense of knowing the season is long, no need to overreact. Stay even-keeled and keep your eye on improvement and progress.
Now, here's Jokic. Murray outside. The 3. Tries again. And Jokic lays it up and in.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
Here's Tyus. A shot off that time. Murray with the defensive effort. Now, here's Watson, guarded closer. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Williams. Holmgren outside. Outside Williams. Pass to Levine. Fires the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And stolen by Watson. Hardaway from outside. Kept alive. Murray, good.
Hey, Murray's reputation and profile is that of a scorer. I mean, that's what he is, but he's also showing you that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
Here's Tyus. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Murray. Now Watson. Back to Murray. Yep, that one goes.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're clearly all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Free throw good, Levine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Now here's Murray. Pass to... Here's Watson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Steps back. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
There's Tyus. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And that one, good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now here's Gordon. 11-point game his last outing. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen. Solidly set, then rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Jokic kicks to Murray. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 9.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
At the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Jokic is 3rd.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Giddey. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Murray, good.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Holmgren outside. For the 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Murray. He's got 12. The 15-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot. He's got 14.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Tyus. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Green, he's checked in for Holmgren. Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
The Nuggets leading by 4. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Giddey. Knocked away. Hardaway with the steal. Now Watson. And here's Gordon. Inside. Jokic inside. Giddey defending. Jokic, no good. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. Nuggets have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. On the wing, Murray. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got 3 assists tonight.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
But there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Now, here's Watson. Hasn't made one yet. Good on the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Green. Another shot. And it's Williams laying it in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Tyus. 6 points for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. G's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Jokic. 23 points his last outing. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
If there's a couple of things that Christian Brown is, it's hard working and hard nosed. Some inside contact, not going to bother him at all.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys, back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allen. Pickett. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Tyus. He's got 8. From the line. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pickett.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. And they recover it. Jokic passes to Pickett. Bogdanovich looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Jokic, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Pickett, no good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
On defense, the visitors. It's a 3-point game. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Valanciunas finds Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets moving the ball around. For 3, Murray. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Shed. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Sweet little floater. Murray's got 18 points in the game.
And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
Ellis outside. There's the triple. That shot is off. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Denver leading by 5. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Johnson is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Valanciunas in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Shed. And Brown pulls it down. Murray the pass to Brown. Now Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Here's Giddey. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Valanciunas has got his second bucket. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Now here's Murray. Last game out, he had 40 points. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
First in assists. And they were also #1 in our league in terms of fast break points. This team was all about pace, attacking on every possession.
And their assist numbers tell you all you need to know about the kind of team they were. They played unselfish basketball at its best. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Drummond. That'll be a 5-second call. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson.
In that game against Brooklyn, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Here's Brown. No good. Ellis with some nice D. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Giddey against Brown. No good on that one. The Nuggets leading by 3. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Murray. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ellis in the post. Johnson on him. Ellis can't get it to go. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And we're seeing Cam Johnson take his offensive game, GA, to another level.
Upping his scoring while remaining efficient. Most of his shots coming from long distance, but he can put the ball in the bucket from just about anywhere.
Now, here's Holmgren. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Brown. In the corner, Murray with it. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 21 in the game.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Jones subbed in for Bogdanovich. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Over Jones. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Draymond Green.
The closer the better for Draymond, but once he's in his comfort zone, he's good to go.
Now here's Murray. 21 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
He's one of those guys who just knows.
Over to the left wing. Here's Shed. He's covered by Murray. And it's Shed missing.
And they continue to control.
More physical team, and that's why they're ahead. That is good offense, unselfish play.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Shed. Johnson with the block. Here's Jokic. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes checked in. Levine against Brown. Levine can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles. Then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard. You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Murray with it. 22 points for him. Shot from 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Gordon's checked in for Najee. Peyton Watson comes in for Johnson. Hardaway is subbed in for Christian Brown. Levine's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Hardaway finds Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Back to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Giddey, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Here's Murray, 24 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Here's Watson. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Over Holmgren. Jokic, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Shed, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Flying in to deny him at the rim. Boy, I love the challenge Gordon presents right there, coming over to get that shot.
And Watson with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys?
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Watson. Back to Jokic. And that one drops for him. And 11 points for Jokic.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Gordon against Giddey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And I like getting physical, challenging the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 17. Outside Hardaway. Jokic kicks to Watson. Jokic inside. Defended by Drummond. Jokic, no good. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Tyus. And it goes down 2 points. G's got 12.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Watson, the pass to Jokic. Buries it down low. He's got 13.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Tyus, guarded by Hardaway. And that one's good by G.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Sweet move by Jokic against the contact, adjusting and getting the and one opportunity.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership.
He doesn't get the second one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Free throw good, Levine.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The Nuggets leading by 16. Hardaway kicks to Jokic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Jokic just got 18 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Tyus.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
The first one falls.
13 foul.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Hardaway. 8 points his last outing. He hits Jokic top of the key. Back to Hardaway. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Holmgren.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to his spot and then make the defense compromise.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:19 left in the first half of basketball. There's Tyus, guarded by Hardaway. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
Brown wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Right side, Levine. Pass to Ellis. Lets it go with the 3. Levine can't hit.
Not his best work at all. This is the quarter he'd rather forget.
Brown against Levine. There's the 3. Brown's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ellis dishes to Levine. Over Hardaway. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, for all that Levine can do on the hardwood, at heart, he's a pure scorer.
Outside Hardaway to the middle and stolen by Drummond. Down low. Here's Ellis. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Denver on top, up 19. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Their offense gets a big lift with Maxey. You can bet they'll be calling his number over and over and over and over because he can flat out score it.
And over. Because, yeah, he can do the initiating and he can play off the ball. He's a great addition.
All right, fellas, time to discuss what we've seen so far from Nikola Jokic. What a first half he's put in.
Right now, Joker's getting the last laugh, showing the size and skill that make him a perennial MVP candidate.
And he does it with no vertical whatsoever. It's all instincts and positioning.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Denver leading by 19. She is out there with Levine. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. Watson the pass to Gordon. And it's off from three-point range. Getting at a decent 44% clip here. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From downtown, it's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hardaway with the steal. Watson inside. Giddey defending. Murray, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets leading by 18. Pass to Gordon. Jokic against Levine. Watson for three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And stolen by Murray. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Holmgren in the post. He's against Gordon. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Murray surveying the D. Jokic high post. Kicks it out to Gordon. Taken away by Williams. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Outside Hardaway. Outside Gordon. Hardaway sets a screen for Gordon. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Chance to see the numbers for Holmgren. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 15 points per, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And after a disappointing season last time around, he's got to feel like he's got a lot to prove.
Well, he's got the talent. I mean, he just needs to identify what wasn't working last season and then get busy fixing it.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Tyus. No good that time. Murray with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Clark taking a minute to talk Jamal Murray here, a talented guard who's had to battle a variety of